In today's video we're going to be doing a little unboxing. I got some new watercolours. I've already cut the sellotape and I think we should take a look. So I got some Horadam Aquarell watercolours by Schmincke. Schmincke sounds really funny to me. So yeah, here they are. And there's all the colours. So there's just so many colours. There's more than the last watercolour set that I bought, which was by Winsor and Newton. So I'm interested to see how these will compare to the Winsor and Newton watercolours. Hopefully they'll be just as vibrant and just as good to work with. Quite often I use Winsor and Newton products and I kind of wanted to change it up a bit and see what else is on the market and how they compare. I thought what I'd do is paint a butterfly, a morpho are they called? Morpho butterflies. Big brilliant blue butterflies which are just so beautiful, oh my gosh. And I'd love to see one in person. Hopefully one day I will. But for now I can paint one. I'm going to compare the Horadam Aquarell with my artist Winsor and Newton. Already though I'm thinking it won't be really a fair comparison because there's a lot more blue shades in this palette than there is in my Winsor and Newton one. So I've got so many to work with for the butterfly. I can mix them as well and make new colours. So already probably Horadam have an unfair advantage. I'm hoping I can kind of go into the texture of the paint and also how vibrant they are and that kind of thing. Yeah. Also, if this painting goes well, hopefully I'll be able to sell some prints, which you'll be able to find on my Etsy store. I will link it below. I've already got some cute little palette necklaces on there and I love those necklaces, they're so sweet. So if you're interested in that, check it out. So without further ado, that's my paintbrush that I bought. Please thumbs up this video if you can, that'd mean a lot to me. It's really difficult on YouTube these days, like it's a whole other story. Anyway, please do thumbs up this video and let's get right into it. So here are the paints. I chose the Horadam Aquarell watercolour paint set. They come with this lovely tin which doubles up as a mixing palette. Also, I have a colour chart here and these are really useful as well. You can kind of fill in these colour charts with the paint colours and just keep it as a reference and it's really handy. I recommend doing that. And finally, here are all the lovely paint pans, all wrapped up like sweets. I'm going to go ahead and open them. I will probably have to speed up this part of the video as I'm sure you can imagine it will probably take me quite some time. For the first butterfly I'm using the Schmincke paints. They are excellent quality and straight away I kind of fell in love with them. So they are very expensive paints, but it's good to invest in a decent set of paints if you're at a good level of painting. They last a lot longer and don't tend to fade so easily over time. I really loved the variety of blues in the Schmincke palette, especially for working on my morpho butterfly. Morpho butterflies have iridescent wings, so there's a variety of different colours in the wings. It's just so beautiful, there's so many colours. So with this palette it was great to be able to take advantage of the fact that I had so many blues and such a good range of colours. The only bad thing I found was that they're a little bit gloopy. Is that even a word? It sounds strange. Sometimes I absent-mindedly put my brush directly onto the painting palette when I'm choosing another paintbrush, for example, to work with, or when I'm getting up to make a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. And these paints are so sticky that the brush can actually get stuck to the paints if you kind of just absent-mindedly just put them on the palette. So unfortunately I have ended up losing a bit of product by doing this on a couple of occasions. Apart from that very minor issue, which I could avoid, it's my own fault basically, I find them extremely beautiful paints and I liked them so much more than I anticipated, and I highly recommend them. So I'm just adding some extra details to the butterfly in pencil. Then I'm going to sign it. I will actually put this butterfly up for sale in my Etsy store, and links will be in the description. Okay, so now to paint with my trusty Winsor and Newton paints. These paints have lasted me such a long time and I love them. Pretty much every single watercolour painting on my YouTube channel I've used these paints. I love how worn down the palette is, and I think it looks great when paints have been really well used and they aren't so pristine anymore. I just think it looks really cool. I like the kind of messy, splattery, painterly look that they get. Yeah, what do you think? Do you like that? So because the Winsor and Newton palette is smaller, I had less paints to work with, so a kind of bit of a limited palette, but they worked so well. They're not as easy to blend as the Schmincke paints, and in my opinion they're not as highly pigmented either. Pigmented. Saying that though, I really liked the effect that they gave by not being as blendable. The reason for this is that I like that it's more painterly, and also I like the contrast in this particular painting. It just has a nice balance about it. There's a lot of differences in transparency and the opaque parts of the butterfly wings, so I just think it looks really nice. I was also kind of a little bit tired of painting butterflies by this point. My last YouTube video was a butterfly themed video too, so I wasn't being as meticulous or strict with myself for putting lots of detail into the artwork. But regardless, I really like how this butterfly turned out, and I actually probably prefer the style of this second painting to the first. So I'll also put this butterfly on my Etsy store if you'd like to buy it. Links will be in the description or the comment section. I decided to get my scalpel knife and cut the paper so it was more level to the other one, so that I could compare them side by side. If you're one of my younger viewers, please always get help from an adult if you're using a scalpel knife. So the big question, which paints do I prefer? Well, the next watercolour piece that I create, I will definitely be gravitating more towards the Schmincke paint. I found them to be beautiful, highly pigmented, luxurious paint, but that's not to say that I will be retiring my trusty Winsor and Newton paints anytime soon. The Schmincke paints just seem to apply better to the paper and seem to be more pigmented. I just found them more kind of fluid to work with, just more easy to kind of, I don't know, maybe more malleable. So I just really liked them and I'm kind of itching to use them again, but I will definitely be using both palettes. The Winsor and Newton paints that I used, by the way, are the Artists quality set, so it's the highest level of quality that you can get. Both of these paint sets are professional quality paints, so I'd really appreciate any comments on your opinion, like which paints do you like best, or even is there a brand that you think I should test and try out? I guess this is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all soon.